Artificial Intelligence or AI. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processed by machines, particularly computer systems. AI applications include expert systems, natural language processing, speech recognition, and machine vision. Artificial intelligence or AI enables machine to learn from experience, adapt to new inputs, and perform human-like tasks. How is artificial intelligence used in medicines? Artificial intelligence in medicine is the use of machine learning models to search medical data and uncover insights to help improve health outcomes and patients' experiences. Artificial intelligence or AI is quickly becoming an integral part of modern healthcare as a result of recent advances in computer science and informatics. AI algorithms and other AI-powered applications are being used to assist medical professionals. Artificial intelligence or AI applications in medicine. Artificial intelligence in disease detection and diagnosis. AI, unlike humans, does not require sleep. Machine learning models could be used to monitor the vital signs of critically ill patients and alert clinicians if certain risk factors rise. While medical devices such as heart monitors can track vital signs, AI can collect that data and search for more complex conditions such as sepsis. Artificial intelligence in medical imaging. AI is already being used extensively in medical imaging. According to research, AI powered by artificial neural networks can detect signs of breast cancer and other conditions just as well as human radiologists.
Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing medicine, but how can this potential be used in the best possible way? For example, if a patient is worried about their health, they can quickly obtain initial diagnoses with a symptom checker app. The app also helps patients decide whether they should see a specialist, and if so, which one. The app's algorithm provides the doctor with valuable information for taking the patient's medical history, even in the case of rare diseases, and it can support the choice of the right treatment. Artificial intelligence can be useful during an MRI examination, for example. MRI images consist of hundreds of thousands of individual image data in which neural networks recognize patterns and calculate the probabilities for certain diseases. To do this, they were previously trained with numerous MRI images and the associated diagnoses. The AI-supported assistance systems provide the doctor with important information for her own diagnosis. However, special skills are required to be able to deal with it in a reflective manner. In summary, these two aspects are particularly important. On the one hand, AI systems must be trained with as much data as possible in order to deliver reliable results. On the other hand, doctors need additional skills to be able to make better decisions in the interest of the patient, supported by AI. In this way, the potential of artificial intelligence for medicine can be used in a reflective and competent manner.
Virtual reality. What is virtual reality? Virtual reality, or VR, is a computer-generated environment with scenes and objects that appear to be real, making the user feel they are immersed in their surroundings. This environment is perceived through a device known as a virtual reality headset or helmet. And now, we're going to relate the virtual reality in the medical field. Virtual reality in medical field. Using hyper-realistic CGI, virtual models can be displayed in real time, allowing clinical practitioners to show patients vital information in greater levels of detail, helping them to visualize their conditions and see how therapies and treatments will work. Virtual reality simulations show nursing students what it is like to be in a real-world clinical setting and what problems and risks they may encounter there, and thus helps them develop skills, build confidence, and prepare for clinical. What are the benefits of virtual reality simulation in nursing education? Virtual reality simulations can promote nursing students' practice of cognitive, psychomotor, social skills across multiple scenarios and provide them with immediate feedback on their decisions and mimicking what learners will encounter in the real workplace. Some colleges use virtual reality to test or examine their nursing students. For example, the teachers might use the headset to simulate an operating theater. The students will then have to perform all of the necessary tasks to assist the virtual doctor. The goal of virtual reality in healthcare. Or what are the goals in virtual reality in healthcare? Some hospitals are also using VR simulations to help doctors better understand what their patients are going through. VR can simulate healthcare conditions for ailments such as dementia, Parkinson's disease, or migraine headache. Importance of virtual reality in mental health. Studies show that virtual reality may be an effective tool in the treatment of mental illness. VR helps to rewire your brain and grow healthier pathways that promote resilience, relaxation, recovery, and results.
Internet of Things. The term Internet of Things describes real world objects that may connect to other systems and devices via the Internet or other communication networks and exchange data with them. These objects have sensors, computing power, software, and other technologies. Internet of Things applied to healthcare. The Internet of Things gives nurses, doctors, and other medical professionals the chance to keep an eye on their patients, like their vital signs, and even let the patients themselves stay updated on their own health. One of the most common uses of the Internet of Things in healthcare is remote patient monitoring. This is the tracking of a patient's health outside of healthcare facilities, including the heart rate, temperature, blood pressure, and weight. Since these devices are available, the patients no longer need to visit healthcare facilities to have their health monitored. Instead, the data about the patient is sent directly to an application that nurses or physicians and other healthcare professionals can access, allowing them to monitor or know the patient's condition even if they are not physically present.
Patients receive a kit at home that may include a digital blood pressure monitor with cuff, weight scale, digital medication tracker, and data hub. The plug-and-play system arrives with all components ready to use and linked to the physician's EMR system. Patients measure their weight, then their blood pressure, and take their medication as ordered. Data is sent to the doctor's EMR in real time. If all's well, it's stored for reference. If there's a health concern, the physician's office is alerted. VitalSight is securely encrypted, meets HIPAA standards, and is compatible with Epic and other leading systems. Omron provides complete patient technical support, and we even help the clinic manage billing, from submission to reimbursement. Physicians get simplified patient management while staying connected to the patient at home. Patients get peace of mind and personalized care, ultimately helping to improve health outcomes.
Microorganisms are one of the causes of infections in patients. The Internet of Things devices help to ensure that patients and healthcare personnel wash or sanitize their hands before entering hospital rooms or before nurses interact with patients by reminding them via Internet of Things device. Even though this device simply serves to remind people to wash their hands, not to actually wash them, study shows that it still helps to lower the infection rate in healthcare facilities. I'm going to show a video that shows how hand hygiene monitoring works.
The bed kit creates an invisible zone of protection around the patient. The caregiver enters the room. She sanitizes her hands. Upon entering the patient zone, her badge indicates green, safe to interact. After leaving the patient zone, she washes out. A green light verifies compliance. Should she forget, her badge light turns red and can be set to emit an audible beep, serving as a reminder to wash out. Immediate feedback motivates individuals to comply.
Those who suffer from COPD or asthma utilize inhalers to address the condition, which strikes them unexpectedly. Smart or connected inhalers integrate connectivity with a mobile app. In order to help medical professionals understand what caused the asthma attack, this device was created with sensor technology that helps track the frequency of the attack, as well as collect information about the time, date, and location of the patient when they use it. Additionally, it helps in reminding the patient when to use it, and can also notify them when they forget to take it with them. Those records that are collected by the device can show information about the patient's potential asthma attacks, which will help to stop lung damage from getting worse. Without keeping diaries or other written records, smart inhalers enable patients and healthcare professionals, particularly doctors, to follow their status and assess the efficacy of treatment in specific patients over time. These are some of the ways that the Internet of Things improves the healthcare facilities. These are some of the ways that the Internet of Things improves the healthcare system that we have right now.
In the world of medicine, patient and prescription must be classified to avoid the bridging privacy and then distribute to clinics and hospitals. A modern solution has a reason and a form of blockchain technology. In this video, we explore the mechanism and advantages of implementing blockchain technology in medicine. So, what exactly is a blockchain? A blockchain is a collaborative ledger of transaction record that cannot be tampered with. Its name comes in the record being grouped in blocks, each which have a unique hash identifier. These are then connected, and each has the hash of previous block. The structures allows the modification of a block to be very difficult to hide since all other blocks we modified as a result, so it makes a great place to store information you don't want to change. In order to add a new blockchain, it is sent to every participant or node in the network to get validate the nodes received a reward for their work, usually in a form of cryptocurrency. The block is an added and an updated form of the chain is sent throughout the network. So, how exactly can blockchain be used in healthcare? Well, blockchain can be a vital asset to organize supply chains with authentic origins and prevent counterfeit prescription and devices from harming the unaware public. The entire prescription process, from manufacturing to obtainment by the patient, is made transparent using blockchain. And at each step, verification of the current block can be done to preserve the security of the medication information. For example, the pharmacy can review and validate if a medicine's manufacturing warehouse and shipping method was up to par, and if so, authorize it for your patient use. Another area in healthcare that blockchain technology could enhance is contact tracing by health officials during pandemics to help slow the spread of disease. Upon diagnosis, contact tracers will direct people to services can help them deal with the disease and isolate properly in order to prevent further spreading. In addition, that has been in close with the person diagnosed will be notified about possible exposure and will be appropriately directed. Keep in mind that the name of the diagnosis is kept confidential. Blockchain can be utilized in contact tracing by allowing the sharing of disease diagnosis between doctors and patient and doctors and other doctors features such as decentralization, delayed time, and delayed location data help to increase patient privacy while continuing to efficiently notify individuals of disease diagnosis. But perhaps the most important area that blockchain could revolutionize is electronic medical records instead of hard copy records that can potentially get into the wrong hands or the transfer of records via email or mail. All medical records are now online and encrypted. If the records need to be transferred to a different area of the hospital, switch between doctors, or transfer to another hospital, setting up a unified electronic medical record, blockchain would allow patients to securely own their own data and have the validity of that data be verified by healthcare providers through the query of the blockchain on whether the patient locally stored encrypted information correctly corresponds to the encrypted information on the blockchain. There is a very little risk in the information being encrypted by someone else due to the blockchain encryption and privacy features. The security of the system is further enhanced by decentralized identifiers and self-sovereign identity. Decentralized identifiers allow for a verifiable but decentralized digital identity, while self-sovereign identity gives people control over their digital identities. All in all, blockchain technology can work to organize and protect confidential patient information by allowing the patient to control their own data in a self-sovereign identity ecosystem. This system is independent.
Artificial intelligence gas matured into a fundamental technology used in a variety of fields such as robotics, computer vision, and natural language. The combination of AI with augmented reality can provide an extensive application in biotechnology. Furthermore, it will enable an interaction of the digital with physical environment in a multi-dimensional way that will help prevent, manage, and cure billions of people. START Insights has analyzed the geographic distribution of global activity in augmented reality in healthcare and identified 25 regional hubs that observe increased activity in developing pay-hour solutions in healthcare. Powerful tools are being developed with potential to redefine disease detection, diagnosis, and treatment. Detecting cancer through image recognition can help doctors in their patients' diagnosis with real-time screening analysis that are just as accurate as those performed by trained professionals. For example, an augmented reality microscope with real-time AI integration for cancer diagnosis overlays AI-based information onto the current view of the sample in real time. Senti Augmented Reality, a US-based medical device startup, has been awarded $2.2 million from the National Institutes of Health to advance augmented reality device for cardiologists. Their AI-based augmented reality device can provide real-time holographic visualizations of patients' actual anatomy to surgeons, which they can use during simple or completely surgical procedures. The augmented reality headers overlays specific information floating over the patient. Using the Sentier R device, surgeons are able to visualize bones, muscles, and internal organs without even having to cut open a body. Insight Medical Systems is another U.S. company that provided bionic vision for surgeons. Their focus is on developing an augmented reality visualization and information system that utilizes computer-assisted surgery in orthopedic procedures, including joint replacement, ACL reconstruction, and spinal fusion. The World Health Organization estimates that by 2035 there will be an approximate 12.9 million shortage of health professionals, and it is partly attributed to shortcomings in the execution, access, and quality of the health professionals' education. The issue is already being addressed by many companies. Variety, a company based in California, develops and attributes immersive education for healthcare to accelerate the employee medical training. They employ a combination of VR and augmented reality with AI. Many companies in Europe have also seen an increase in augmented reality tech development. Backup Reality, the UK-based startup in London, developed an augmented reality app named Dorothy, the first augmented reality assistant for people with memory problems. Dorothy reminds them of the daily task guides around the house using augmented reality and keeps them connected with their caregivers. Several challenges lie ahead over the large scale adoption of augmented reality technologies in healthcare. Nevertheless, new approaches will emerge to overcome these obstacles. The application of these technologies will continue to expand and provide improved visualization, which we are ready to exploit.
Automation is the development and implementation of a diverse set of technologies required to complete activities with minimal human participation. It increases efficiency and does tasks faster than people. Application of automation in healthcare. Seamless appointment booking, customer support automation, virtual check-ins, and chatbots for information collection. Three main areas where automation plays an important role while providing a greater return on investment: revenue cycle management and claims denial, support center, clinical workflow automation. How can it help the patients? It enables disease detection ahead of time, better patient experience, provide quick and accurate medical diagnostics, and improve the quality of care. How can it help healthcare organizations? It improves efficiency, accuracy, and productivity, reduce potential for medical errors, reduces staff burnout, effectively contains costs, achieve interoperability, and provides data security.